What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's go.
Yeah, Great Fire, Rich Famous.
When I win the chicken, then the money long clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popimism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals. When I win the chicken, then the money long clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popimism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band lines in the air, throwing signals.
100,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Happy Thursday. Welcome to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. And as we normally do, let's get a quick recap. Like yesterday was 12 games on the slate, and we had a good day. Wish we would have had a great day, but we had a good day. And the reason why we had a good day is because out of the 12 games, we was above 500. We went 7-5. And out of the locks, not from Yonkers, we went 3-1. Knicks is the only one that dropped us. And I don't want to swagger jack. You know what I mean? Like niggas hear you say one word and want to flip it and bounce it on some purple tape shit. Like I don't want niggas sounding like me on no album. But we're gonna have to make a do not bet list. And the Knicks going to have to be at the top of the list, not because they're going to be a bad team, but as I told y'all in the beginning of this whole NBA expedition and journey of me trying to break down every NBA game through the whole season, I said I'm a Knicks fan, I'm a New Yorker. I don't normally bet on the Knicks, but when I do bet, I lose, and when I bet on the Knicks, I lose. When I bet against the Knicks, I lose. So either way, I've been getting jammed up. But with that being said, we had Houston, the Grizzlies, and Miami. Miami was the top player of the day. We cashed with that, and we cashed with the other two as well. The Knicks, we lost. But the 7-5 record and the 3-1 record on the locks made our total record 59-61 overall. And on the locks, I told y'all we would get above 500, or we would get out the basement. And now we 26-26, so no money lost, no money won, and this season is still early. On the other hand, my guy JaY, who I tag in the video every day, shout outs to Pick Dogs and shout outs to JaY Briggs. Yesterday he went 10 for 2. He had a hell of a day, and his total record, because I am keeping track, is 62-58, 2 games above me on the winning side, and 2 games in backing me on the losing side. His record for the locks, even though he called them premium plays, is 7-8. So he won a game under 500. And I gave out 52 locks already. We went half and half. Maybe I'll start giving out a little less. You know what I mean? And I guess I understand why he just give one a day, but you got to pay for his picks. Over here it's free, and we just kicking it because I'm going to bet either way. Whether you pay me to get my picks, I'm going to bet either way. But yesterday was overall a good day. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Only 3 games on the slate today. I ain't going to lie, I don't really like the NBA card today. If you ask me, it's a little stinky. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, let's try to break it down. Let's try to win some money. So first game up, NBA TV, we got Minnesota Timberwolves giving 9.5 at the Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls, when you go back and look at their record, not only on a 4-game losing streak, or 3-game losing streak, but against the Minnesota Timberwolves, they got a kind of a winning record. So to be at home, getting 9.5, Timberwolves gonna be on the back-to-back. They play today, and then they play the Portland Trail Blazers tomorrow. I think they better than both teams, but nonetheless, if they up big, they probably going to take their players out because they got to travel to Portland tomorrow, right? No, they home tomorrow at Portland, and then Miami comes in on Sunday. But I like Chicago with the 9.5. I won't be surprised if Minnesota get up so big that they smashing them. But I won't be surprised too if they up big and then Chicago backdoor cover, because Chicago was going to fight like hell to not lose 4 straight. Next game up, 2-1-6 teams. We got the Utah Jazz at the Milwaukee Bucks. Jazz 1-6, got their first win of the season against who they played? They played the Bulls, and we had the Jazz that day. I think they was getting, let me see what they was getting real quick. They was getting 7. There's no way we could not take the Jazz getting 7, trying to get their first win of the season. And they won outright. Now they on the road. The Bucks just lost 2 tough games against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland is looking good in the early parts of the season. Donovan Mitchell, Atkins, Kenny Atkins, or whatever his name is. He got them boys balling. They the only undefeated team now that Boston lost, and Boston lost again yesterday, and OKC lost to Denver. We said OKC would win, but we wouldn't be surprised with that 7-point spread if the refs do some shit. And OKC got their first loss of the season. So now it's just Cleveland. With that being said, the game against Cleveland, the second game, Giannis didn't play, and even though they lost, it was a close game. So I watched that game. I like what I seen, and I see when Middleton get back, when Giannis get back healthy, and Dame Lillard and Bobby Portis and Brook Lopez, etc., the little young pieces that they got, I think Milwaukee can make some noise in the East. When the East is in the house, oh my God, danger. I'm not trying to sell you on the Bucks. I'm gonna take the Bucks. I think at home, bounce back game. Then Cleveland is head and shoulders better than Utah Jazz. You at home, you lost 2 strong games. Giannis should play tonight. Middleton will be back probably Saturday or Sunday. But I see Milwaukee, I see light at the end of the road for Milwaukee, but I see them winning tonight. I see them covering the spread, even though the spread is big at 8.5. Next game up, like I said, only 3 games on the slate. We got Portland out on the road at Spurs. Spurs giving 4. Coming off the back-to-back loss. I mean, coming off the Spurs coming off a loss yesterday. They on the back-to-back. I meant to say. Spurs lost 2 in a row. They beat the Timberwolves at home, went on the road and got blown out, and then came back later by the Clippers. Then they got blown out by the Rockets at the Rockets. 2 teams that's better than them. I think they better than Portland, even though I be saying Portland got, some athletic players, DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Simon, Jeremy Grant, who I like, etc. I like Chauncey Billups, just got inducted to the Hall of Fame, etc. I think Spurs is favored for a reason. They're going to get off tomorrow, then they play Saturday, the Jazz. They're going to be home for a little while. They're going to be home for 1 tonight, then 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to be home against the Blazers, Jazz, Kings, and the Wizards, and then the Lakers. I think Spurs come home and they get a victory since Pop went down. Will I be surprised if Portland come in because Spurs played yesterday and they played a tough Houston Rocket team on the road? No, but they didn't really have to travel far. It's right there in Texas, that whole triangle, Texas, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio. I think they better than Portland. I think they can win by 5, 6, 7 points tonight. I like the Spurs. In fact, so it's only 3 games on the slate tonight. I'm going to give out 2 locks. I'm going to give out 2 locks for y'all tonight. Or what I think is locks. This shit fire.
Yeah. Great fire. Rich famous.
When I win the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popomism. Coupe gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals.
All right, so here go the locks. There's only 3 games in the NBA today, but I'm giving out 2 locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks to get you and me the winner chicken dinners. I'm going with Chicago with that 9.5, and I'm going with Milwaukee Bucks minus the 8.5 to put us over 500. Tomorrow, hopefully, we 28 and 26. Let me know who you taking. Let me know where I'm bugging out at. Leave your thoughts in the comments, but y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Pop if it's TV, NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.